anyway, so dog, I think that Ghost VR also has a very
Yeah,
good
boy.
chance
Really, nigga?
of making his way to the
How-
Budweiser
I don't know.
Championship.
He seems to think that all there is to racing is a racing line. I don't think he understands very much about car handling.
good
And with how poor his performance has been with his devices and all that last race, he's gonna blow over for him.
So what about Chase Elliott? Chase Elliott, the guy to talk about. That man, he has been pretty well this year, I will say. With those 3 in a row races that he won, he can make his way.
How good
Actually, he kind of has been helping me this year because he seems to be the one to hate a person because, like, he got hit and then fucking blow him over on the
Somebody
last lap.
sleeping in our
Hey,
chairs.
blow!
Oh,
So, I'm gonna guess
What?
he's gonna get really angry at somebody. I don't know who it's gonna be, but he's already angry right now because he got put back in points because of your new point system. I can see why he'd be super fucking angry, and it makes sense why
How's
you would do
good
this new
that
point system because I almost never have time to
yo.
race.
yeah. The new point system does put a lot of guards.
He got mad at Ace and he got mad at Dale last race in Charlotte.
I think
He got mad at Dale because Dale spun him out, and that helped me out to get behind Ace on the last few laps. And then he got mad at Ace for spinning him out, and he kind of just slowed down on the last lap. And
He got mad at Boo. He my bitch now. Ooh.
so I would say that Hanks is the reason why I won that race, to be fair, because
How
he's just
good
kind of
that
crashed
shit.
his way into putting me in first.
So, we have not gone to
He might
ARCA
end up
yet,
doing it again.
Actually. We have not gone to ARCA at all yet, actually. The ARCA series. Nobody really talks
Doesn't
about...
anybody... I feel like nobody even races on ARCA.
Actually, a lot of people are racing on ARCA this season. A lot of new
Oh,
guys.
yeah, Lada, the two
Bro,
British
should
people.
I make my return to ARCA just so I can win me a championship, then I can retire happily?
Yeah, that one guy making his name into the big leagues. Astro VR.
Lada.
Yeah, Lada.
Astro and Lada.
Yeah, them two guys. They're trying to make their way
Lada
up.
doesn't even know hardly anything about oval racing. I asked him what turbulence is, and he went, oh...
I'm retarded.
All he does is wants to go fast.
Yeah. He understands a lot about Rec Room racing because he's been doing it for so long on circuits, which I guess can really teach you a lot about ovals and
funny thing
oval
is
racing
that Lada
and
had
circuit racing in this
barely
game are
made it.
kind of
Lada
almost
had-
the same.
Yeah, Lada had actually barely made it into the championship with about 208 points, right behind the guy with about 209 points, which would be at I think that is not Astro, that is Rex. So not only has Rex, and also talk about Rex. We don't really talk about Rex. Rex Bartender, that guy. Yeah, nobody really talks about
Fuck
him.
Rex, he a bit. I'm joking.
Well, there was a lot of fans rooting for him last night. I will tell you that. Nobody
He's
really
kind of
talks
annoying.
about
Wait,
him.
no, Ace
I'm
is
just
annoying, not
joking, bro.
Rex.
He making my
I feel like Rex can
I don't even
definitely win the
talk to
championship.
I mean, Rex in forever.
Well, the funny thing is that Rex has not won a single race.
He's not the best driver.
Rex has not won a single race this season at all in the championship. 2 championships.
He kind of lacks the necessary skills for being good at racing. His reaction time is slow. His kart handling is kind of He's pretty alright in battle. He can go side by side in the corner and hold his line pretty well without choking, but I mean, if one person were to mess up in front of him, he probably wouldn't have the reaction time to
Funny
actually
thing
make
is
it.
that he is qualified for 2 championships this year, even though
Just give me $1. That's all I need.
even though he is not, has not won any races, he is still qualified for the season championship for being in competition. That really shows you what you can do in this league by just being at the races. Just being at the races can get you in the championship even without winning any races. And that's just what it shows. You can win one race and just not be right there for the rest of the races and not qualify for the championship. all it makes a matter of time and effort of what it shows you can do in the championship. Those 4 guys have showed dedication and effort. We're gonna see it on that track on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Shut the fuck up!
All right, Drake, I'm gonna have to take you off the stage if you keep bickering and battering.
Yeah, boy.
I'm angry right now. He took my root beer and
Because I feel like me and Damian Cat are the only ones who are serious about this right now. I'm just saying.
Pretty empty crowd, to be
I'll
honest.
take this very seriously, dog. I mean, Dorico.
So who all is racing in ARCA? Like, who's everybody? Because I feel like
Dorico's coming back once I get my VR fixed.
I feel like if anybody's gonna win the ARCA championship, it's gonna be Lada or Astro. Probably Astro. Lada is
Dale
just kinda-
Earnhardt, he is qualified for all the championships. If he loses all those championships he's been trying for his best all year, that would suck. I think he's going to do good, though. I think he's going to win the Cup Series championship title. I have a bet he is. It's actually going to be between Ghost VR and Dale Earnhardt. They are both doing pretty good this year. I feel like Ghost VR has the line down and the racing line down. He doesn't have the speed, but he definitely has the line down. He definitely has the knowledge. Dale Earnhardt, he's all about speed. I feel like what he's going to try to do is try to get fast late in the race, go for those air pockets down low, and try to wreck the person in front of him. That's what he's going to try to do, and if you don't allow him to do that, you keep...
That's kind of what he does, is kind of...
And if you stay on your A game...
Break me into the wall.
Basically, if you stay on your A game every single lap, you could have a chance of surviving, you know, the laps. Like if you saw Ghost VR at Martinsville, he did really good. He was on top of his game every single lap, and that's what you want to do. You don't want to allow any air pockets flow in the air for the guy right behind you who could potentially catch up right behind you, and that could cause turbulence with the car. Also, it could cause, you know, airflow with the car behind you, which
Turbulence.
yes, with that car behind you.
You know,
gaining.
turbulence is from the wall.
Yes.
I got
it
another
is.
type of turbulence.
Slipstreaming is dirty air. Turbulence is from the wall.
Yes.
You know that, right?
That is.
Okay.
Well,
That's correct.
how good that did. I'm sure.
But anyway,
But I seriously do not think that Ghost has the chance. He thinks that the entirety of racing is based on your driving line. He doesn't really know that much about car handling or car setup. I just don't feel like he has the chance. Dale, maybe. Dale is kind of...
but here's the thing that comes to
pretty
mind. Here's the thing that comes to mind. Here's the thing, alright? If you look at Cup Championship season standings, finishing positions, and everything, Ghost has actually finished better. It's pretty even, but Ghost VR has actually finished better than Dale Earnhardt this year with about 4 starts. They both have 4 starts. Deere has about 2 wins. Ghost VR has 2 wins. They're pretty even. Look. About 2 top 3s for Deere, about 3 top 3s for Ghost, and about 4 top 5s for both of them, with points overall being 214 for Deere and about 215 for Ghost. So Ghost VR is the points leader overall, and they have ran about 4 races each, making Ghost VR the better finisher, and probably could come out to be your winner. Not saying you won't.
Well, there's always a chance if some miracle happens, he might end up taking it. Xfinity, I don't know who's going to win for the series. I'd hope it's me with how I'm driving. It might end up happening with... If Hex has another one of those rages and takes out all the drivers in front of me, one by one, then definitely. But,
Really, nigga?
well, I think my biggest fear in Budweiser is probably Chase and Dale, because Chase is really going to want to win that because he's so far back in points because of the new point system. He's probably going to start driving aggressively, to be honest. He's going to get what he wants.
Listen, Chase,
But
he is...
probably not. I don't know.
Chase has been really good all season, and you can't prove me wrong, because the finishing that he has had this season with Budweiser getting 3 wins in a row, that's more wins than anybody has ever had this season in any of the series combined. So, I mean, I can't really tell you a lot. I would say average finishing, Chase Elliott would probably be the best car driver out there, even if he has not won any Cup Series championships or anything. I'm sure Chase Elliott's going to have to find a way or somewhat of getting that championship, whether or not. Because basically what his idea is to basically what he wants to do is stay in front, and that's all he cares about. He doesn't care about getting spun out, because what we've seen in the past, like in 1979, he has always stayed out up front with Jimmy Johnson. If you like remembering from the Daytona 500 in 1979, he likes to stay out front. Even when he gets spun out, he races back to the line, picks up that speed, he defends that second place spot, and gets right back to racing. And usually that's actually a really good idea, because if you can steal that second spot, right on the restart, boom, bam, you're already back in first. Just a thought.
Yeah, he has a really good ability to kind of copy what the person in front of him is doing. I remember Daytona last season. Remember that whenever I was in front for pretty much 90% of the race, and then all of a sudden he's right behind me. I don't know how the hell he did it. Before he was right in front of me because I almost lapped him, and then he just ends up right on my bumper a few laps later. He just has that ability. I don't understand it.
He is just a very, very good driver overall this season. If you want to find out his finishings on Budweiser, they are more than in the last. That's actually more than anybody's had on Budweiser in the last 2 seasons or so. With average finishing being with Hex here, if you look right here, we have an average finish of 4 starts. 4 starts. He does have 4 starts, but in those 4 starts, he has gained about 3 wins. He has only lost once this season. Please stop, Dorico. Please stop, Dorico.
And that's at Charlotte.
Yes, he's only lost at Charlotte, which is incredible crazy. I'm just saying, like, incredibly crazy. He's only lost at Charlotte. He has about 3 wins, average finishing with only 1 loss. Like, that's better than any season ever in the series of Budweiser probably that'll ever be. Since probably last time we've had really good finishes like that would probably have to be like at Rally Wreck Speedway with Banana Top winning like every single race. We've never had a guy probably win every single race in a season almost like that. Probably Literally Blue. Literally Blue's probably done it once, but that was a really short season.
I mean, Literally Blue used to cheat a lot. Back whenever I first started,
He also
would
used to
use
cry a
the
lot.
handbrake a lot. He still does, probably.
He likes to say literally
Based
a
on the
lot.
profile picture that he has on Discord, he probably does.
Bro, he legit said black flags ruin his career when he's the reason that black flags happen.
Hex does lead in points with about 1 point behind with Deer. He has ran 4 races, and has done really well. I just think all he has to do is just have that same mental that he had in the last 3 races, and he can win the Budweiser Series Championship. Talking about the last,
when is the
let's-
event end?
let's
I'd
actually-
like to...
Let's actually talk about out of our championship 4. Let's talk about the guys
The
that
past.
didn't make it to the championship 4 this season. Talking about the guy named Rusty who didn't even run. He actually tried to run a single race in Budweiser, but he couldn't make it because of the heats. You had Ryan Newman. He had 1 start in the Budweiser Series, being at Bristol, finishing 4th.
Ryan's got family problems.
Damian Cat, you ran 2 races this season, finishing 1st in that race. Which,
Yep.
if you did make it 1st,
And second on the race, yeah, and I finished 2nd on the race that, Dale cheated.
Really, nigga?
Did you hear what that was?
it was a fart, man.
I heard some kind of static.
I stuck my mic right up to my ass. Oh, I can't.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. George Floyd. I can't breathe.
Holy We dead.
Oh,
I
nice.
can't hear that. I gotta hear that.
Anyway.
Whoopsie!
Anyway, Ace,
Oh god.
Ace, he got about 3 starts.
I feel like Ace is the
0
next
wins.
literally blue of the league. I don't want that I don't want to sound like that guy, but I think the Ace is going to be the next literally
So,
blue.
let's talk about the last championship we had with, everything.
Mr. Electric, send this nigga to the penis explosion chamber and have his penis exploded immediately!
Okay. Dog, you gotta hear what that's
Okay, I'll put it on the mic.
Which, if you didn't